What's up, members of the barrio? It's John coming to you from clearly not New York City. We are in the Catskills, Woodstock, New York, to be exact, 2.5 hours from Manhattan. And today, I'm gonna give you all a tour of the beautiful cottage that we rented off of Airbnb to give you the kind of an idea of what escape you could make from New York City in the summer. Stay tuned till the end of the video as I'm gonna be telling you exactly how much we paid to rent this place and some very useful Airbnb tips. Let's get in there. This is the exterior of the cottage, a beautiful blue house built in the 1940s, and there are so many really nice touches on the inside, but from the outside, it just feels super, super cozy. Let's go. This is our last day here, and my first impression when we checked in was, wow, this first room, the touches and attention to detail are phenomenal. Now, as some of you may know, Woodstock, New York has always had a hippie artist vibe. Now, the namesake is most well known for the Woodstock Festival in 1969, but this town is really, really fun, and it deserves a video by itself, which unfortunately we're not gonna be providing. But if you come to Woodstock, this cottage, very cool. This is my favorite. I mean, this cat kind of looks possessed a little bit, which makes him extra cool in my book. You can tell that artists or very creative people helped design this particular cottage. I also love this wooden table right here with these beautiful views of the forest. I got so much work done here, it's not even funny. I was so on point working from here. For anyone who has seen my New York City apartment tour, a couch like this is what I am lacking in my life. This kind of a couch, just to be able to sit back and put my feet up and, you know, watch this huge TV here. Although I wish they had a big speaker right there. That's the only thing missing from it. There's a little desk over here that I really want to show you guys. So this has all the supplies that you would need for going outdoors here, like bug spray and tick spray. This is my favorite. So they recommend when you walk outside to always ring this ahead, that way you'll scare off deer or hopefully not bears waiting for you, but you want to give those animals in the wild a little heads up that you're coming. So I saw some people down the hill there, they have another property, they're walking like that. It's kind of funny, but very smart. All right, let's go to the next area of the cottage and we'll show you the bathroom real quick. Not really a lot to say about this. Not too big, gets the job done. Cute decorations all over. I don't even know what this is. Not that we did a ton of cooking, but this kitchen is very well thought out. And it has a lot of nice little touches. I looked out this window here a day ago and I saw a deer just prancing around the yard. But they have everything you would need to cook. Refrigerator is humongous. Washer dryer, always good to have in an Airbnb. And we're gonna get to the deck in just a minute. The bedroom is very quirky. You gotta duck your head if you're over like 5'8" to slide in here. And not huge, but very, very cozy. I mean, this bed, oh my goodness, this bed is so comfortable because you lay down and then you look up and you've got the skylight there. You can see nature. You've also got this crazy looking goat watching over you. He's protecting you while you sleep. The air conditioner was working really well this weekend. Really, really well. Look at the double stacked tables, beautiful lamps. For you creatively inclined people watching this video, there is a very interesting part of the cottage. It's an extension. It's a little studio outside. The only time of year you probably wouldn't use it is summer, and it was super hot this weekend, so I couldn't use it. But if it was any other time of year, you gotta see this. Guys, look at this. Little artist studio here. Sit here, got your view. Go write your book, go edit your YouTube video, or just go relax. To think, this is probably the size of some New York City studio apartments. You also have just a ton of property. Apparently there's 5 acres of land here. Now I'm gonna show you the original outhouse from the 1940s. Still here. I wouldn't recommend using it, but it's here. A lot of business was done in there. All right, guys, let's talk pricing. And before we do, if you want $40 off of your first Airbnb stay, I've got a referral code down below in the description. So if you want to support this channel and use that referral code, it would mean a lot. I wish I could film more videos out here. It's a beautiful setting. And we spent approximately $200 a night to rent this cottage. We stayed for 3 nights. There are extra fees with Airbnb, so you've got to be careful about those. I did not get a free stay to make this video. I just thought you guys would find it neat, so I'm gonna put a link to this Airbnb. If you want to stay here, feel free. Very cool spot. Great location. Now a few Airbnb tips for you guys, and I got mosquitoes flying everywhere, so I'm gonna move around a little bit. Tip number 1. When you're booking an Airbnb, one of the most important things to know is always read the reviews very closely. And I mean read a few pages of them. If a place has been rented a lot, I'm always looking for tiny little details that could indicate to me that the property might not be the right fit. For example, if I see somebody complaining about noise issues, that is a huge problem for me because I work from home a lot, I edit videos at home. If it's a noisy apartment, I'm probably not going to be booking it, but just pay attention to the details on references. If it's got 100% glowing remarks, odds are you're gonna have a very good stay. Tip number 2, don't be afraid to book properties that aren't right in the center of a city. Now in this case, we're in a rural location, but we're only 5 minutes from Woodstock. So this to me was perfect for a getaway from New York City. But if you're traveling Europe in the summer or even New York City, you don't have to stay in downtown Manhattan. You could be perfectly fine in Queens, get a better deal and just use public transportation or have a car to get around. Sometimes those sweet spots are 15 or 20 minutes from the prime location in a city. So don't be afraid to get outside of that main tourist bubble when you're looking at properties, and you will see prices going down drastically sometimes. My third tip for Airbnb, wow, there's a lot of mosquitoes here, is don't be afraid to book a property without a lot of reviews. In fact, I have gotten some of the best deals on Airbnb when I have been the first person to book a stay. And a lot of these properties, they're being rented on other websites, and all of a sudden somebody's gonna put it up on Airbnb and they don't really know the pricing too well, so they might price it low at first just to get some people to leave reviews, but before they figure out how much money they can actually get for the property. So that's a nice little trick, is that people are always afraid they're gonna go for the top properties with the most references. It's the safer move to do that, but you can save a lot of money if you go for a property that hasn't been reviewed or has barely been reviewed when the owners aren't quite sure what the proper price is, and you could certainly take advantage of that. I'm gonna leave you with a little home video style footage of our weekend in the Catskills. Let me know if you would come out here yourself. I'm curious. Until next time, guys, enjoy the footage.